Hey everyone, welcome to Waxback Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Just left the Polar Park Card Show put on by Best Flippin, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit later the pickups that I got today. Not a ton, but one very significant one. In the meantime, I'm going to show you some sights and sounds from inside. Really nice show, good vintage, better than sort of a normal Best Flippin show where they often don't really have a lot of vintage. It was a good amount there today. So take a look. I'm going to show you inside, and then I'm going to come back later and show you the pickups. So enjoy. What are you doing?
This one is so good.
All right, so I'm back home now, so I'm going to run through the pickups. I only had 3 transactions today, but was very happy with all of them. I'm going to show you first what's in this stack that I bought from a dealer at the show, plus 2 other cards that I bought. One of them is the oldest sports card I've ever purchased, and the other is the completion of the biggest transaction I've ever made in the hobby, and a card that I still can't even describe to you how excited I am about it, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. First, just a couple words about the show itself. Best Flippin did a really nice job with this show. As you saw from the videos, there were tons of dealers, all kinds of dealers set up along the concourses, and really nice mix. My biggest criticism of the Best Flippin shows that they have in Woburn is that there's not enough vintage. Usually Matt from Providence is the only one. And this one, there was quite a few. And there was some good stuff there. And was really happy about that. But then there was something for everybody. There was a lot of Pokemon. There was a lot of, other stuff there. So that was good for everybody. And I was there first thing. It wasn't super busy at first. It's slow. It was took a little while to pick up, but it picked up for sure. And you saw that some of the video was from closer to the time that I left. I got there right at 9, and I left about 10:30, and it was really great. So I want to first share the cards that I got in this lot right here. So I paid, what you're going to see is a lot of, I can't remember how many cards this is exactly. There's one significant one that I got. This lot cost me $175. And they had basically like a value vintage bin that they had a bunch of really nice 50s cards in, and I could have bought a lot more, but I decided to limit myself. And I think that these are either going to upgrade cards I have in my vintage binder for the most part, or I'm just going to try to sell off some of these. But the ones with the blue dot, you can see these were only $5 cards, and I was like, I got to take advantage, and then I got a bit of a discount overall. But there's a 57 Red Schoendienst, 57 Early Win, 57 Bob Lemon. Here was the coolest one of all of these, and you see the yellow dot means that this was $10. So this was a marked at $10, 1961 Billy Williams rookie card in a like I said, a $10 bin for a Hall of Fame rookie. I'm just going to show you guys. It's got some surface wear on the top there, so it's not like this isn't going to grade high or anything. I am probably going to send this into grade. I believe mine is a 3 that I have in my collection, and maybe this one will grade higher. I don't know. There's some snow up top there, so maybe the centering is really nice though, especially for 61. Maybe this grades a 3. I don't know, but either way, I could probably move this one way or another. And then like the Minoso, Larry Doby, a couple of 1960s here, a nice Don Drysdale, and then Al Kaline. So I thought those were nice. And then the reason why I bought this lot was this last card, which is a card that's on my list. 1941 Play Ball Bobby Dorr in raw. Hoping this grade's like a 2 or a 3, but I just think this card is so awesome. I've been kind of looking for the right one, And I thought this was nice to get along with those other cards. So there you go. So this will go in my next SGC order, and we'll see what it comes back as. But I feel like I'm sort of angling towards getting all of the Red Sox players in the 41 play ball set. I already have the toughest card. I already have the Ted Williams, and I have Joe Cronin as well, and now I have Bobby Dorr, and there's a few others. I think there's like 7 or 8 in there. So, all right, I'm actually gonna put these up in the back here so you can still look at them as I'm going through other cards. So, as I mentioned, I picked up the oldest card that I have ever purchased in my collection. Is the next card that you're going to see. A gentleman was set up at the show and had a whole table of 1887 N28 Allen and Ginter cards, but he didn't have any baseball. It was all other sports, and I'm going to show this on the back of the card. So when I saw this guy set up, I thought to myself, okay, I really want to get an Allen and Ginter card just to say I have one. And I looked around, and some of them were all priced very reasonably. Most of them were under $100. And I saw one of them that was lower, that was low grade, that was lower priced. And I looked up a little bit about the guy, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to get this one. And it's a lower grade card, but again, here it is. 1887 Allen and Ginter, Ike Weir. And you see, I'm going to try to show you a little bit better here. It's beat up. It's got these weird stains on it, and like a hole in the bottom left there. But this was marked at 50. I asked him if he would take 40, and he said yes. So he told me that he had acquired all of these Allen and Ginter cards plus a bunch of T206s in an estate sale, and then he sent them all off to SGC, and they came back in different grades. So he's been selling them off. The Allen and Ginter set that he had was basically a complete set. I think he had all of them, and he had already sold off all of the baseball cards. So I was like, wow, that's really cool. So I did a brief lookup about this guy, Ike Weir, and I'm going to save it for another video. I'm going to do an entire video about this guy because he had a very interesting life. He was I believe he was the world featherweight champion around like 1888, 1889, like shortly after this card came out. He was born in Ireland, so there was some appeal there for me, and then also he settled in Boston, and he died young. He was like 41 years old when he died in like 1908, but he lived in the Boston area. And so let me just show you the back on this, because I thought the back was actually pretty nice. And you see there the list of who is in the Allen and Ginter set. The baseball players on the left there, some of the Hall of Famers, Charles Comiskey, Mike King Kelly, I think John Montgomery Ward, Tim Keefe, like those are some of the Cap Anson, of course. And then some of the pugilists, John L. Sullivan and Ike Weir being one of them. And then there's also rifle shooters, oarsmen, wrestlers, billiards players, and pool players. And they were all, I think most of the non-baseball players he had for sale. So I wanted to, I want to shout out the guy who I got this from. And so I'm going to actually pause the video because I want to grab his card. And I will cut this back together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I bought the Allen and Ginter card from Big Bass Cards. And you see Big Bass Cards there on Instagram, and there is his email address. Really nice guy. And yeah, so he had, like I said, he had bought all of that stuff in an estate sale. And yeah, so really nice guy, and was glad to buy that. Okay, so oldest card in my collection, and now the biggest purchase biggest acquisition of my life. And this was a trade plus cash with my guy, Matt from Providence, who I have acquired so many great cards from over the course of the last year. And without further ado, here it is. Yep, it's a Roberto Clemente rookie in an SGC1. He had marked at 1075. I think we worked down to 1,000, and I traded him about $700 worth of 1963 Topps cards plus $300 in cash. And there you go. That was the deal. Clean, smooth deal, as it always is with Matt. As I mentioned to you, if you watched my video from last night, Friday night, I broke up my 63 set because ultimately I wanted to go after bigger cards and have cards that I am happy about and that make me happy. And that's what certainly this 55 Topps Roberto Clemente makes me extremely happy. This is the most expensive card I have ever personally bought. My 41 play ball Ted Williams was a gift from my wonderful wife Abby. So, but this one, you can see it's obviously as a 1 because of the crease along the front, and there's also a crease in the top. Right there. Sorry, you can kind of see it. It's more of a surface wrinkle. And if we look at the back, you can kind of tell that it's like bent here. So it really, I would say it is a crease, but it's an obvious one. You can see the corners are a little bit weak and the bottom here is scuffed up on the bottom. I don't care though. I don't care. This is an all-time card from one of the all-time players. A massive addition to my Hall of Fame rookie card PC. I'm over the moon about it. And so Matt, again, amazing deal. Thank you to Matt. Matt is my guy. He had an amazing setup today, and he had he made a pretty significant trade. Somebody came to his table and traded him a 1933 Gaudy Ruth. I got this card. I originally was looking, and he had an Eddie Collins I was interested in. He had a 57 Ted I was interested in. But I kind of decided not to pursue those, and I decided to go big game hunting, I guess you could say, and ended up with this Clemente rookie. So couldn't be happier about it. So that's it. That's it for this. Polar Park Show was a huge success, a lot of fun. Hope everybody, if you went, you enjoyed it. So that is going to do it for this edition of Wax Pack Wisdom. Tell me what you thought of these cards. What's your favorite one? What did you think of these cards? What did you think of that Allen and Ginter card? Let me know what you think. Do you like the Allen and Ginter set? Do you have any? I would love to know. It's amazing to me. I can't believe that a card from 1887 has survived. It's just so crazy to me. That is almost 100. I was born in 1986. That's almost exactly 100 years before I was born. So yeah, let us know. Leave us a comment. If you like this content, please hit the subscribe button and like this video as well, so we can reach more folks with it. Leave a comment. Please check out our list of nonprofits and charities. The link is in the description of this video, as well as links to where you can follow us on our social media channels. So thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time on Wax Pack Wisdom. Take care.